Good morning. We are the Life Motivators. They come in here once again to bring you our beautiful faces and smiles. Why? Because we want you to possess that energy just as well. We have happiness within our hearts and within our life because that is what we have been driving for. That is what we have been looking for something so much more, but we didn't know where or what or how. But what did we do? We knew that we had a different energy within us. So we surrounded ourselves with others that had that same energy or our like mind or something that they wanted to do something different in their life. That was something just off kilter that most people are like, I can't believe they're crazy. Well, I cling to crazy. Yes, I said that. I cling to crazy. We are all in here. We are all crazy. Yes, that's the mindset that most people have given us. That's the title they have given us. Why? Because we have stepped out of the norm and started doing something different. We have stepped out of that norm to create something more because we have ideas of something bigger, bigger visions that we see within life and things that we have within us that we feel that is driving us to do something more, to bring it back to the world. We say that all the time. What are you bringing to the table of life today? I'm going to ask a name right quick and see if any of y'all have heard this name. Tim Berners-Lee. Has any of y'all ever heard that name before? Most people have never heard that name, but yet you should be grateful for that name today, for that man has given his idea back to the world for us to be able to use the internet. He was someone that wanted to link documents to his computer and had to learn the coding for it. But this is back in the early 1990s, okay? 88, 89, somewhere around in there. And then what he did is he linked up the coding system so where he could share documents in between computers in his workspace. And he said, you know what, we can take this a little bit further. I want to share this out and about to everybody globally of what we're talking about, to all the scientists, to all the people, to where, how can we network that? So what did he do? He built the World Wide Web, that global browser that you play with every day. He is the one that made the codes for it, that HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. Didn't know that before, what it stood for, but now I know. Then after he said that, he said, well, how can I put these documents to where they can go in correct locations? That's the Universal Resource Locator, the URL. He invented that as well. Then he turned around and said, well, we got to have rules for this of how people can link up and how they can share and how they can bring documents out and about to the other people across the world. The Hypertext Transform Protocol, HTTP. Many people didn't know about all this, but Tim Berners-Lee is the one that started all this in 1991. He built the first browser and the internet to where they could connect together. The internet was there. He invented the browsers. So now they're connected. This went on for 5 years. Started out with 600,000 people, and in 5 years it jumped to 40 million people, and it doubled every 53 days after that. Now, can y'all put those numbers in your head today of how big the internet world is and everything that it has provided for all of us? And if you're not giving gratitude for it this morning, then you need to start, because this is what has transformed our life, is this internet, is this connecting across the globe. We have Canada, we have Europe, we have Australia, we have everybody within here that's connecting across the globe. And guess what he did? He invented it, but you know where he still works? At MIT. He did not take the big glorified name and say, this is me and I want millions and I'm going to give it back and to where they're going to pay me for it. He gave it to the world and still works at MIT and is still developing more and more each day for all of us to be able to come in here and build businesses, organizations, connect with people across the world, be able to research anything and everything that you would desire to want to research to give you the knowledge. And with that right there, that moves you to a whole different platform of thinking. Because once you do what? Increase your knowledge, makes you a little bit more wiser, doesn't it? Learn some new skills from a YouTube channel, how to change the spark plugs on your car. Or, hang on, what did we have to do this past weekend that we liked? We had to YouTube to see what was going on with our golf cart, and we found it on YouTube. Watched a video, got increased with our knowledge, fixed it ourselves instead of having to bring it to a shop and get paid, have somebody pay to do that. So we're wising ourselves up every day. And we're coming in here each day to let you know that you have the same power. You have that same seed of greatness within inside of you that you were born with. Now, nourish that seed called you. Put the knowledge in there. Put that love in there. Share out that energy that you have on a day-to-day basis with others, because the knowledge that you obtain today could teach others tomorrow. And as we do these videos in here each day, guess what? We're going to live eternally through our messages that we bring out in here each day. As our kids and our grandkids and great-grandkids may see these videos that will go out. This is something fun that I love to do each day because it is bringing nourishment into my life. It is bringing joy into my life. It is bringing more gratitude within my life because I surrounded myself with the correct people. I evaluated my list and seen what was working and what wasn't, who was assisting and aspiring me and who wasn't. So each day I am thankful for this community right here and the places that y'all have been able to allow me to grow to because of the knowledge y'all have shared out to me. It's a great day to have a great day.
It is a great day to have a great day, Thomas. You're making me think about a topic that we've discussed a bunch of different times, but like how if those things would have never been developed, where would we be this morning? You know, think of how those have led to other advancements. You know, it makes me think about though how one person's life intertwines with another. You know, how many times I've noticed this in the last year and a half, you know, 2 years going on, where I see where my life is tied into somebody else's life, whether it be me being used, or maybe a relationship that could be something that's going to be a lifelong relationship, or something as simple as, man, you gave me a nugget, or you gave me something that I never had before, or I never thought about life from this perspective, or I never thought about this situation or that situation. You've given me additional insight, or you've made me look at life from a different perspective. You know, how many times do our lives intertwine with other people? I'm grateful for that position because it lets me know that I'm on the right path every single morning, every single day. When I get those kind of messages, when I feel like a bond with somebody or a relationship or something that is building, I think, man, I would have never gotten to this place had it not been for an awesome platform like what we have. Had it not been for the internet, had it not been for me taking a chance on me, had it not been for me getting around the awesome group of people and seeing the more that life has to offer, you know, for me, you know, in business, in self-development, in relationship in general, in communication, we are learning how to be communication specialists. That's how I look at this, you know, and full spectrum, because we're communicating in the morning, you know, and we're motivated and we encourage, you know, and some of that stuff people aren't us always they're not always realizing it, but some of the things that we speak aren't just for a community. Some things are rhetorical, but they are for ourselves as well to put into practice. They are for ourselves to analyze. You know, the reason why we were given that download, that concept, you know, that creativity, that idea or whatever is what it's not just for everybody, but for us. We can't help somebody. We can't want to help somebody if we're not first learning what it is to help ourselves, learning what it is to put some of these own concepts into practice. That's what makes it part of what makes this all beautiful. You know, it's like full circle in what we do. You know, so I feel I have the position of gratitude this morning still, and that'll be my position every single morning, because I realize the blessing in this, man. I realize the blessing in each and every one of you guys being able to be a part of such an awesome community who want nothing more than to see you succeed. You know, think about that. You are the sum of the people you're around. So if you're the sum of the people you're around, and you know you're not around some good people, then I want to say to, you know, it's time to cut out some of the fat. It's time to cut out some of those people that aren't benefiting you, that aren't making you a better version of you. if you're always feeling you know, that heaviness, the weight of the world's on your shoulder, the world against me kind of mentality, you know, then you're not around the right people. You're not around the right circle of you know, get around a new gang. I'm sorry, I don't mean like gang, but like get around a new group of people, man. You know, like I'm happy to be a part of an awesome gang of people, and not just 10 to 20, but I'm around 2,000 to 5,000. That's how I look at it, you know, because of the magnitude of the people we're all intertwined and we're all connected with. And every single day, more and more people are connecting with me. Strangers I don't even know, and that wouldn't be possible without the internet. That wouldn't be possible without somebody coming up with an invention of the World Wide Web, or without somebody coming up with the specifics of websites and how to communicate. Technology, you know, we've spoken about that concept. Just we're not done advancing. We're not even at the cusp of what we could do. Think about it. We're upset that we don't have the flying cars and all the stuff that we saw in Back to the Future. I know I'm upset. I'm like, I was lied to as a child. We were told that we would already have some of these things. We have some awesome forms of technology, you know, that currently exist and that have advanced us. But I don't think we're even at the cusp of our true potential. You know, no way, shape, fashion, or form. I literally believe that we are, in my opinion, right now, where we're currently at, what we've already stepped into is I feel like the next 10 years, not even the next year, but just the next 10 years, there's going to be this explosion of entrepreneurism. We're already in it, but just an explosion of it. And in that, we're going to see advancements that humankind hasn't even seen in since never. Plain and simple stuff that, you know, we're just like, what the heck? Like, I never even thought this was possible. How many kids nowadays don't even know how to use a rotary phone? They're like, what the hell is this device? What is this? How do you text on these things? How do you how do you send emails? You know, that stuff doesn't even exist. You know, you give them an old school cassette player or old CD player, and they're like, well, what do I do? You mean you can play music on this? You can skip? What the heck is this? You can set the time, you know, like something, because it just shows how far. How many kids don't know what the hell an 8-track player is? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have advanced, you know, to a certain point thus far in 2019, you know, of November. But think about a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you know, with the introduction of 5G, you know, how far is that going to advance us in technology? You know, so it just shows that more is possible if you would take your mind there. More is possible if you'll get out of the mindset of working a job, okay, or of just being educated by a public school system or a private system. Okay, there's time.
Got a call. There's times though that we always are learning and we're growing. And yes, this online world space is all new and it's got people, oh, I'm scared, I don't know about it. Yes, you don't know about it. That's why you're scared. It's not something that has been there every day for everyone to be able to utilize. But as we have been able to grow within the last 3 to 5 years within our own businesses, because we stepped out of that fear and we took control of it. And it's like, you know what? I'm not scared of this anymore because I was utilizing it just like the other millions of zombies that were walking around. I was scrolling. I was just doing research, but I didn't know the true power that just this little device right here in my hands had until I actually got the knowledge from someone. And then once I understood the power that this had, I quit complaining to my niece about why you always just walking around sending pictures and selfies out, da 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 da. Then once I realized that the power that this has that she still hasn't, and she's younger than me. I'm an old fart. You don't know nothing. Exactly what she tells me. You don't know anything. You're right. I don't. But yet I have built multiple businesses because of I learned right here and from the people within here of how to create more. We are here each day to bring the inspiration to let you know that if you are looking for something more in life, you have a gut feeling of something, and it's just driving you, there's something more. I don't know what I can do. I don't like where I'm at or what I'm going through. You come here because you're looking for a little bit more. You come here because you're wanting a little bit more knowledge on how to interconnect what you've been dreaming to make it a reality. Things aren't magical. You are. Material things aren't magical. You are. Because things don't come into your life until you dream it. You have the idea on it. Then you take a little bit of action towards it. Then the things will manifest that you truly want and need. It's a great day within here once again for everybody to come and visit with us and hang out just for a short period of time. And we're going to pass this one on to Miss Jenn because she has been reading the magic to us. And we are on day 4. All right, go ahead, Miss Jenn.
Awesome, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the Life Motivation. We are on day 4, and I was going to kind of summarize these chapters, but I decided that, it's better to read them page by page and do it fully. That's what it's all about, is being fully committed. For some of you guys, I know that you're just tuning in and you haven't, got up to this speed yet, and that's okay. Just remember that, do it day by day, whatever day that you are on. If you are on day 4 with us, that's awesome. This book is awesome. And if you do miss a day, it's a good idea to go back and do the last 3 just so you keep yourself in the momentum. I thought magical health was day 4. I thought that was pretty relevant to all of us. Health, like we say, is the most precious thing in our life. And without our health, I've talked to so many people and know so many people that are suffering with their health right now. And it's hard to do anything else, right? So something that we can't take for granted. We'll jump right into day 4. Health is the most precious thing in life. And yet more than anything else, we can take our health for granted. For many of us, the only time we think of our health is when we lose it. Then the realization hits us. Without our health, we have nothing. There's an Italian proverb that speaks the truth about health for many of us. He who enjoys good health is rich, though he knows it not. While we rarely think of our health when we are well, you will have felt the truth of those words even when you had something minor, like a cold or the flu, and you were bedridden. When you are not well, all you want is to feel better, and nothing else matters other than having your health back again. Health is a gift of life. It is something you receive and continue to receive each day. In addition to everything else we do to be healthy, we have to be grateful for our health to continue to receive more health. Whoever has gratitude for health will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude for health, even what he or she has, will be taken away from him or her. You may know of people who chose a healthy lifestyle and yet still lost their health. Giving thanks in return for the health you are receiving is vital. When you are grateful for your health, you will not only maintain your current health, at the same time you will set the magic into motion to increase the flow of health to you. You will also begin to see the improvements to your health happen right away. Little aches and pains, moles, scars, or marks will start to magically disappear, and you'll notice your energy, vitality, and happiness increase markedly. As you will learn in a later practice, through the daily practice of gratitude for your health, you can improve your eyesight, your hearing, and all your senses, along with every function in your entire body. And all of it happens like magic. To drink your water. The degree that you're grateful for your health is the exact degree that your health will magically increase. And the degree that you're not grateful is the exact degree that your health will decrease. Living with a decreased amount of health means your energy, vitality, immune system, clarity of thought, and every other function of your body and mind is weakened. Being grateful for your health ensures that you will continue to receive more health to be grateful for, and at the same time, it eliminates stress and tension in your body and mind. Scientific research studies have shown that stress and tension are at the root of many diseases. Studies have also revealed that people who practice gratitude heal faster and likely to live 7 years longer. You can see in the state of your health right now, grateful you have been. You should feel amazing every day. If you feel heavy and life feels like a real effort to get through, or if you don't feel younger than your age, then you're living with decreased health. One of the major causes of this loss of vitality is a lack of gratitude. All of that is about to change though, because you are going to use gratitude's magical power for the health of your body. The magical health practice begins with reading through the following paragraphs about the health of your body. After you reach each italicized line for a particular part of your body, close your eyes and mentally repeat the italicized line. Sorry, I don't say that word right. Feeling as grateful as you can for that part of your body. Remember that when you think about why you're grateful, it'll help you feel gratitude and more deeply, and the deeper you feel it, the faster you will feel and see the amazing results in your body. Think about your legs and feet. They are your main form of transportation in your life. Think about all the things you use your legs for, like balancing, standing up, sitting down, exercising, dancing, climbing steps, driving a car, and most of all, the miracle of walking. Your legs and feet allow you to walk around your home, walk to the bathroom, go to the kitchen to get a drink, and walk to your car. Your legs and feet allow you to walk around stores, down the streets, through an airport, and along the beach. The ability to walk gives us freedom to enjoy life. Say thank you for my legs and feet and really mean it. Now think about your arms and hands and how many things you pick up and hold in a day. Your hands are the major tools of your life. They're in nonstop use all day long, every day. Your hands allow you to write, eat a meal, use the phone or computer, shower, get dressed, use the bathroom, pick up things and hold them, and do everything for yourself. Without the use of your hands, you will be dependent on other people to do things for you. Say thank you for my arms, hands, and fingers. Now let's think about our amazing senses. Your sense of taste gives you so much pleasure multiple times throughout the day as you eat and drink. You know, from losing your sense of taste through a cold that the joy of eating and drinking disappears without being able to taste food or drinks. Say thank you for my amazing sense of taste. Your sense of smell enables you to experience the beautiful fragrances of life, like flowers, perfumes, clean sheets, dinner as it's cooking, a fire burning on a winter's night, the air on a summer's day, freshly cut grass, the smell of earth after rain. Say thank you for my wonderful sense of smell. If you didn't have a sense of touch, you would never know hot from cold, soft from sharp, or smooth from rough. You would never be able to feel objects or physically express love or receive it. Your sense of touch allows you to touch your loved ones with a reassuring hug, and to feel the touch of a hand from one human being to another is one of the most precious things in life. Say thank you for my precious sense of touch. Think about the miracle of your eyes, which enable you to see the faces of your loved ones and friends, read printed books, newspapers, and emails, watch television, see the beauty of nature, and most importantly, see the way through life. Just put a blindfold on for an hour and try to do what you normally do, and you'll appreciate your eyes. Say thank you for my eyes that enabled me to see everything. Now think about your ears, which enable you to hear your own voice and other people's voices so you can talk to people. Without ears and your sense of hearing, you could not use a phone, hear music, listen to the radio, hear your loved ones talk, or hear any sounds of the world around you. Say thank you for my hearing. And to use of all your senses would be impossible without your brain, which processes over 1 million messages a second through all your senses. It's actually your brain that enables you to sense and experience life, and there is no computer technology in the world that can duplicate it. Say thank you for my brain and my beautiful mind. Think about the trillions of cells working unceasingly 24/7 for your health, body, and life. Say thank you for cells. Think about life-sustaining organs, which are continuously filtering, cleaning, and renewing everything in your body. And think about the fact that they do all the work automatically without you even having to think about it. Say thank you, organs, for working perfectly. But more miraculous than any sense, system, function, or other organ in our body is the organ of your heart. Your heart governs the life of every organ. Because it is your heart that keeps the life flowing to every system in the body, say thank you for my strong, healthy heart. Next, take a piece of paper or a card and write it in big, bold letters. The gift of health is keeping me alive. Take the card with you today and put it in a place where you know you will see it often. If you work at a desk, you can put it right in front of you. If you're a driver, put it in a place in your car or truck where you'll see it often. If you're at home most of the time, you can put it where you wash your hands or near your phone. Choose a place where you know you will see the words written often. Today, on at least 4 separate occasions, when you see the words, read them very slowly, one word at a time, and feel as grateful as you can for the gift of health. Being grateful for your health is essential to keep your health, but also to guarantee that it continues to get better with increasing energy and zest for life. If gratitude were used in conjunction with the conventional medical treatments, we could see a health revolution and recovery rates and miracles like we've never seen before. Just before we get into the practice, I know some people that are really, really sick, and somebody told me this a couple weeks ago, you know, if people have a will to live, then they will, right? And if they have a will to not live, then they will do that as well. So this is also part and parcel, because we can change it just by, you know, practicing the simple gratitude and taking care of our body, which really stuck with me as being an ex-smoker. Magical health. Repeat steps 1 to 3 of magic practice number 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list and say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel gratitude for each one. On a piece of paper or card, write the words, "The gift of health is keeping me alive." Place that piece of paper with your written words where you know you will see it often today. On at least 4 occasions, read the words very slowly and feel as grateful as you can for the precious gift of health. And just before you go to sleep tonight, I don't know if everyone's been doing it, but I have diligently, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, "Thank you for the best thing that happened during the day." I don't know if everybody else feels this, but I already can feel the magic working, and we're only in day 4, because as we know, when we first start writing out our 10 things we're grateful for, it comes easy, right? And now we're on day 4 where it's like 40 things that we have to come up with. And it gets a little bit more detailed, But I don't know if anyone else kind of feels that abundance and that warm feeling in their heart, and like looking at like such simple things or talking with simple people or whatever, having simple conversations, you just feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude. So anyways, guys, day 4, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
We have the power. We have the most complicated computer system ever built. Each one of you have your own. You were given it. With that brain, you have the ability to work through your body to talk to yourself on what's going on. You know the elements that are happening within inside of your body, where the pains are at. You can speak to those pains, and you can say, "I do not want those pains no more," because all that is a negative energy that's within inside of you. You have the power to remove those negative energies. And it starts with your thought process, your belief within you, and what you're able to do within your own life. The gift of health is keeping me alive. Yes. But it all started with you thinking it first, knowing it within your heart that you have the powers. It is an awesome day to be in here with each one of you to let you know these little practices that we have implemented in our life are just new habits that we shifted to remove the old ones that we had, and we implemented some new ones. And Brother Julio, I'm going to pass it back to you because I know you got cut off there for a second. If you have anything else you want to bring out.
Well, I mean, you know, my train of thought was already on the context of a lot of the stuff that what Jenn actually just read about. Think about it. Just, you know, that gratitude is yourself, man. And everything starts within here, man. It all starts within here, man. You change that perspective and it'll change your entire world look. It'll change how you view everybody, every situation, and everything, period. You know, that's the position that I choose to have this morning. That's it, man. Love you guys.
It's been an awesome morning. We're going to wrap this one up with Miss Shannon Cox with her awesome affirmations that she gives us. Can you hear us, Shannon? Go ahead.
Yeah, I can hear you. Morning, everyone. The only thing that will stop me from fulfilling my dreams is me. I believe that we are who we choose to be. Nobody is going to come and save me. I've got to save myself. Nobody is going to give me anything. I've got to go out and fight for it. Nobody knows what I want except me, and nobody will be as sorry as me if I don't get it. I refuse to give up on my dreams. I can do it.
Never give up. Keep pushing forward without exceptions. Keep persisting forward without exceptions is the way it's written in the Andy Andrew books. We thank everybody. We are the Life Motivators. You will see our beautiful faces on here 7 days a week. Share this link out to any family members, or if you would like to catch the replay or send the replay to someone, this is on Daily Life Motivators on the YouTube channel. Check it out. There's many more videos in there that could probably touch your heart just as well as this one. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Love and appreciate you all. Have a grateful day.